are back again. This is Carnage from Carnage Gaming and Kicks. We are here at the Halloween Edison event for FGG. We are here at Xanadu and Laurel Racetrack, and I am here with my guy,
Alex Carvahlo.
And what did you do today?
So I ran Zombie Diva, and I made third, fourth. So,
Okay.
Yeah.
Congratulations on that. Let's hop into this deck profile.
All right. So we'll just start off with the monsters. I'm running 3 Pyramid Turtles, Searcher of the deck. Then I'm running 2 Goblin Zombies. Used to search out Zombie Master, Spirit Reaper, Plague if I needed in hand. 3 Caius, best Monarch in the format. The Diva engine, I'm running 3 Divas. Before I was running just 2 Divas, 1 Spine Gilman, but having an even number just makes the deck way more consistent. Then I have my 1-ofs, Zombie Master. 2, I've had 2 in the deck. 1 is just way better. I think 2 just kind of clogs up the deck. Then we got Sangan, another Searcher of the deck. This guy, I was just pulling out my Divas all day with Sangan. Then you got your other zombies, Mizuki, like I said, Spirit Reaper, Plague Spreader. And then you have your hand traps, Tragodia, Gores, 1 Dad, and the Spine Gilman for the Diva engine. So that is the monster lineup. The only card that kind of didn't do me much justice was probably, honestly, I wasn't able to really utilize Mizuki that much from the grave.
Wow.
But I mean, you can't really take him out of the deck. Other than that, I was thinking of maybe taking out 1 Pyramid Turtle. It's usually what I did when I was siding. I would take out 1 Pyramid Turtle and side, against the opponent, just because sometimes, it's just a lot of searchers. You kind of want more high attack monsters on the field. So that's what I did there. Spells, pretty standard. Not too standard, but Book of Life, run 2. No more than 2. I think 3 might clog the hand. This is great because I can remove from play, key pieces to their graveyard, stop their combos. The 1 Allure, 1 MST, 1 Heavy Storm, 1 Mind Control, Brain Control. This deck is all about synchro summoning, so mind, brain, I'm always able to synchro off of them. 1 Foolish Burial. This card also didn't really do me too much justice. I saw myself siding it out during game 2 a lot, so I might actually remove this from the deck in a later time. And then 1 Burial from the Different Dimension. I know some people are a bit iffy about running Burial, especially if you're running Return from the Different Dimension, but this actually helped me out a lot during this tournament, a little more than the Return, but not saying that Return from the Different Dimension is not good. It's actually fantastic.
Were you just using it on their own monsters, or were you also being the troll who does it when they gold suck and put their card in grave?
I didn't run into that scenario. This actually just helped me bring my monsters back into the graveyard. It helped me get exactly 3 darks so I can bust out Dad. It got me Plague back into the grave. It just really, it gave me Mizuki back. So it helped out a lot. Traps, I got 2 Bottomless, 2 Deep Prisons. Don't have a 3rd one to run, so I can't really say how that's like. Torrential, Mirror Force, Solemn. I do the Starlight Road, came up a bunch of times during the tournament. Saved me a lot, so I think I'm gonna continue maining this, even though some people have told me just to side it. one Trap Dust Shoot, one Phoenix Wind Blast. This card, situational, but you can really gain advantage. There are times where I gained a lot of advantage just putting that one monster on their field back to their top of their deck. And then lastly, Return from the Different Dimension. You know, it's kind of like a final gambit card. You can win with it, you can survive with it. You know, not much to say there other than that. So that makes the main deck. Now the side deck is a little work in progress here. One Prohibition. This card used one time, and I used it against E-Heroes. I would call like Miracle Fusion. There are other targets you can hit, probably other better targets, but I did Miracle Fusion. It kind of worked out for me. I still will have it in the side deck after this. One Zombie World. Zombie World's great. Stops frogs from tribute summoning or tributing at all because you have to tribute for a zombie type. Two Noblemans for those Raikos, super nimble hamsters. Two Massacre Restricts, frogs. I didn't play any frogs today, so none of these saw the light of day. Two DD Crows, fantastic card. I don't really need to explain that guy. Two System Downs. I think this might have been a bit overkill because I also have two Cyber Dragons. I play test a lot with machines, and I play tournaments where it's a lot of machines, and you know, I guess I got burned, and I put two System Downs in there, and they work. Now the last three are a bit iffy. One Ryokoki, just as a big body that I can grab with Pyramid Turtle, and when I'm facing against like E-Heroes, his effect also applies to those warriors. Chain Disappearance, didn't really put this in the deck today, but if I saw a monster that's less than 1,000 that was problematic, I see them like starting to combo off, I would have used this to just remove those from the deck. And then lastly, a Mirror's Oath, random card, but I mean, this is seen in side decks for Glad Beast, just to stop that special summon after battle.
Hamster as well.
Yeah, hamster as well. But running one in the side deck makes no sense. This I want to replace with one Zombie World. So I have two Zombie Worlds in the side deck, and that's it. That's my deck, the side deck.
Do you want to show your extra deck as well?
Sure. Extra deck, I ran one Armory Arm, never brought him out, but I can definitely make him. Magical Android, this is my go-to 5-star, especially if there's nothing I need to use Catastor for. I'll bring Magical Android out, try to get some life point advantage. If they do have something I need to bring out or take out, and if it's not a dark ally Catastor, then I have Doom Kaiser level 6. He never saw the light of day today. If I had two Zombie Worlds, I probably would have synchro summoned a lot more Doom Kaiser because it changes all their monsters into zombies in the graveyard, and I can just bring something back.
Makes sense.
Revive King Hadez, summoned him a couple times, but never really got his effect to really, hurt somebody. But great for negating anything, any sort of flip effects. Then I have Goyo Guardian, Brio, the staples. Then I have Black Rose level 7. Armor Master, just I used to have a Gale in side deck, but since now I'm running 3 Divas, it's a lot of tuners. I still have Mind Control and Brain Control if I'm able to grab, let's say, their Gale, because sometimes people Gale and use Gale just for the effect. Let's say I have a Stardust out, they use Gale's effect, then they can run over the Stardust, but it leaves their Gale out on the field. I can mind control, brain control, sync, get an Armor Master. Level 8, Stardust. Colossal, never really played this card today. Thought Ruler. Dark End Dragon, also didn't get to play this card, but fantastic card. And then level 9 Mistworm and 1 Chimera Fortress Dragon when I side those Cyber Dragons in against machines, just to, you know, stop their plays, stop what they have on the board. Yeah.
Awesome. You made a couple mentions, but I want to just kind of, maybe if you wanted to go in depth, is there anything from your side, extra, or main deck that you would want to change and why?
Yeah, so main deck for sure, I want to remove Foolish Burial, just because I did play it during this tournament, but a lot of times, especially when I go first and I get Foolish in hand, you know, I can target out the Mizuki, I can target out whatever I want. It's still a -1 at the end of the day for the turn 1. And there's so many searchers, I can get the cards either in the graveyard. So I didn't really have much combo power with Foolish. In terms of the side deck, Mirrors of Oath I would want to remove, and Chain Disappearance. I would like to, like I said, 1 Zombie World to make 2 Zombie Worlds in the side deck. And then the last one, maybe a 2nd Prohibition, just because if you can call out those cards that are key to their combos, you know, it stops them. You know, they gotta have to figure out a different strategy. Other than that side deck, I might switch out the Armor Master for a 2nd Stardust. Just because, like I said, without Gale in the side deck, I'm not seeing Armor Master that much. So it's very situational right now, and I could have maybe utilized an extra Stardust because I run Starlight Road, and I have the potential of summon 2 in a duel. So yeah.
Well, very great explanations on your part. Once again, congratulations on your top. Made it to top 4. That's really, really good. Before we end the video, any shout outs you want to give to anybody?
Sure. I want to give a shout out to Tahir, shout out to my buddy Henry, Jeremy, Spencer. They came out today, they played fantastic, and shout outs to Team Dwad.
All right. Thanks again for the video. Congratulations, and we look forward to seeing you at the next FGG event.
Yep, you'll see me there.
All right. Thank you.
All right.